Well, hello there. Welcome to the first of probably many such live streams. I am your humble host, Justin K. Sweet, also known as Agent Zero in the interwebs. How are y'all doing today, tonight, this evening, this afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you're at? Um, so today, so as you see in the title of the show, it's called What the, and then it's either What the Wednesday or What the Tuesday, depending on which day it falls on each week. So it'll be kind of randomized in that sense. Some weeks we might stream on the same day of the week. Other weeks we might change it up. Don't know. Just depends on how everything works out for me. Busy life, all that jazz. Um, so let's see. I'm trying to think of something else to say before we move on. Um, One thing I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to help highlight other campaigns, other comic book campaigns specifically out there, and whatnot, and also be able to get folks to come on the channel to promote their books. The only caveat being that once we actually get to that point where we have guests, I think I want anyone who wants to be a guest on my show to kind of come prepared to highlight another campaign that they see as really interesting, maybe even more obscure than than what's more readily available out there, and kind of highlight that first, and then they can get to their campaign. And so that's I kind of want to do that. It's my way of kind of paying it forward. It's a little bit of a trend. I know Hyper Wizards probably he knows how this is. Whenever I'm in his chat, I usually we've kind of turned it into a game where I post. Like I'll post links to another campaign, and then I'll maybe one or two, maybe three. I'll promote other people, and then I'll follow up with mine before I have to go. Typically, because my days get away with me in real life, so I can't spend a lot of time in chat. So, but anyway, so I feel like I think if I can set that precedent on my channel, it's not something that I see people do. So I want to kind of make it a thing to where even my own self. I mean, I know you guys, if you've been here from the beginning of the show, you saw that I played a trailer for Chrome Dog, which is currently funding on Fund My Comic as well as Indiegogo, and so, but regardless, I definitely want to highlight a campaign that I think is deserving tonight on my show. So, because I'm all about setting that example. So hopefully that'll be a thing. Um, oh, right. So Luke Stone of Fund My Comic fame, as well as Hybrids, and he's also the artist of Chrome Dog. Now, this is still a work in progress, but I said, well, let me back up for a sec. So Luke had set this challenge for those of us that are trying to get our things up and going on Fund My Comic, to take the characters, and maybe I can show it off. Let me see if I can get rid of this. Bear with me here. Let's see. I'll move it over here. Yeah, give me just a second. I gotta I gotta do a lot of thinking. Um, and I'm already spent. Today was my day job really it really kicks it in the mental faculty sometimes, and I do a lot of mental gymnastics all day long, just about every day while I'm at work. So but yeah, let me see. Let me get to find my comic on the tweeter machine. um Trying to do all this stuff kind of like in, so you guys don't have to see me type all the and boomer more than I am. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, there's the thing. So, let's share this wonderful screen, shall we? Do-do-do-do-do. All right, and then um, let me see if I can expand that out. That way, those who remain anonymous shall remain so. Um, so there we go. Boom. Well, that's funny. Okay, not really sure what. Okay, I think I shared the wrong one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Da-da. I guess we'll just share the window. Yeah, there we go. All right. So as you can see here, uh, on this on Fund My Comic, it says you are the movement. Show off your FMC pride with your own FMC icon. And so I took this as a personal challenge, to draw my own depiction of Chrome Dog. So holding the book like he's reading, he's reading the Fun My Comic book. So we see here this is Trash Man, which of course is Luke Stone's. That's his original character, featured prominently in the Hybrids universe. And so there he is. He's reading the book. And so what I'm working to accomplish here. Let me stop sharing that. Is I'm hand drawing my own. I'm kind of coming back to drawing again. It's been decades, but I'm gonna do it. I feel like I have to. It's kind of like my duty, as a human. This whole AI thing has really, unnerved me. And if you read my fiction, you'll actually kind of get a sense of where I am with that. And so I think that, with with AI, coming online, no pun intended, we're create the creative arts. We're starting to kind of lose our sense of, what makes art. um, and so I feel like, I have two hands. I still have two hands, and we have artists that have issues with their hands, and yet they still crank out page after page after page. I mean, shoot, Eric Hodson, has, it's no secret about his hands, and then Luke. He's coming back from COVID, having issues with his motor skills, sometimes in his hands. So it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, well, if I'm able-bodied, dagummit, I'm gonna get good. So here we go. Which I mean, I am kind of proud, at least right now, of these fists. Still are on his hands on either side, but I probably need to make his head a bit bigger. I don't know. I haven't quite figured that out, but at least I'm giving it the old college try, as they say. Um, all right. Well, I was going to try and, play a video game tonight, uh, just to see if I can, and maybe I can. Maybe it won't be too choppy. I guess we'll see. And plus, this is kind of, even though, if you notice, I numbered this the zero, stream. It's kind of a throwback to, whenever I run, tabletop role playing games like Dungeons and Dragons, Stars Without Number, Genesis, things like that. We have what's known as a session zero. It's kind of like the introduction, of each of the characters, or, sometimes it can be a point where we all kind of come together at a table, and we have different players. Everybody gives their ideas of what characters in this and that, and kind of what their expectations are for the story, and kind of a meeting of the minds, kind of thing. And so this being my first stream, I thought, my first actual stream. Um, I thought maybe I would just set it as, at number zero, and you know, just kind of introduce myself a little bit, and, um, but, also experiment a little bit. So we'll see what happens, as I try to kind of like mess around with, Streamyards. Um, let's see, we're about 11 minutes in, so maybe what I'll do before I get too distracted doing this other thing that I want to share with you guys, um, maybe what we'll do is we'll highlight a campaign. How does that sound? Uh, do that, and then I will try to get StreamYards to behave. Let me do the thing. Present, share screen. Let's see. Okay. Um, Give me just a second here. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right, that'll work. Okay. So we're on Fund My Comic, and this is Earth's hard for me to say. Earth's Best Friends, Book Four. I almost said Volume Four, by Michael Gaddy. He's been a buddy of mine on Twitter. We're kind of involved in a group of creators. We're actually working together to create an upcoming project called Out of Obscurity, which I may actually show some stuff tonight with what I'm working on. But this is his campaign, um, and it says book four has six new stories this time around. Animal Teens, number eight, Going Ape, A Day in the Life, Tween Teens, Lexter Forever, and Family Problems Completed. And so we've got this banner, and then of course now we've got this trailer here. Let me see. I don't know if I can get the audio to play because I'm looking at this in a different spot. So we'll just kind of peruse this campaign a little bit. It's got this neat little cartoony art style. Kind of digging it. Um, going ape, a day in the life. Okay, that's cool. All right. Well, yeah, let's look in there. Okay, that's a cool looking dude. Kind of reminds me of Green Goblin a little bit. Huh. Little, little homage maybe. Okay. Slap and put the cuffs on him. Well, there you go. All right, so let's look at these reward tiers. First one here, we've got Buy Me a Cup of Joe, $2. It's a pretty good deal. You just want to donate a couple dollars, throw it into the old coffers. You got a $5 digital friend. You get a PDF version of book four. With this tier, you also see your name on the thank you page. Well, there you go. Um, and one thing I can say, like this campaign needs some love. It looks like it has 27 days to go. We're only 8% funded. So with a funding goal of $750, I mean, you know, um, doing pretty good. Two backers, $60. That's pretty good in 2 days. So let's see what else. What do we have here? All right, so $10 plus shipping, you get the best friend tier. For this tier, you receive a physical copy of Earth's Best Friends Book Four. Plus, you get a digital PDF version of Book Four. Hey, there you go. You got them both. It's like, boom, here you go. You wanna read it. Uh, you want a nice physical copy that you can read and pass around to your kids and grandkids. That's pretty cool. Or you can take it on the go and read it on your iPhone, like I would do sometimes. Perhaps it's pretty convenient, when you're laying in bed and you got your tablet or whatever, and you can just like sometimes holding a book with a book light, it gets kind of problematic. I don't know. I'm a physical guy, but at the same time, digital has its place. All right, so $15 advertise inside of book four and on the floppies. So there you go. Well, that's pretty cool. So you pay a little $15. You can advertise your comic or business on the inside. Okay. $20 plus shipping. Catch up friend. Oh boy. First time reading Earth's Best Friends? This is the perk for you. Get caught up with all 10 chapters that have been previously released in individual floppies. Normally an $80 value plus a digital PDF version of book four. With this tier, you also see your name on the thank you page. Lots of gratitude. which is always good. Um, Floppies and previous books of Earth's best friends will ship as soon as as the campaign, or as we get the campaign money. Well, that's cool. Um, okay, so this is $25 prime real estate in book four. So you got to not, I guess you get a bigger ad, different. Let's see. Okay, something about future floppies. So um, it looks like there's only one of these available. Let's look up here. Okay, so you got five available on that one. So yeah, that one's one of one. $30 to catch up friend deluxe. Um, so let me see what else you get. First time reading. Okay, exclusive to this campaign, I'm offering to bring Earth's Best Friends Volume One out of retirement for a very limited print. Okay, so you got Volume One coming back into print. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So $30, $60, got them all coming out swinging. Dang, $80. Ultra Best Friend Kit and Caboodle, Best Friends Forever. Wow. Okay, well, Ultra Best Friend Kit and Caboodle. So I guess you get every single thing for $200. You just like, well, bam, here's a big old tier with your name on it. Huh. I just realized how country I sound. I am from Tennessee, but sometimes, especially when I'm around people, certain people, it kind of draws it out of me. And so tonight, I guess tonight is Justin's country night. How about that? Um, so yeah, check it out. I will see if I can post the link to this campan in wherever I need to go to make that happen. Let's see. A little disoriented here. Still trying to figure all this fun stuff out. Um, I guess if I do this, post that there. Check the old YouTube, see if it's up there. Up there. There, there, there. Oh, I thought I was not hearing anything. What is going on? Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into the fun stuff. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Kill that. Kill that. What do you call it? Dead air. There we go. All right, so yeah, that panel, that's kind of cool. Like, I don't, guys, please let me go. Oh, okay. I thought those were Christmas lights. It's him changing. It's crazy. Huh. Lots of action there. But yeah, check it out. I've put the link in the chat there. Oh, I just realized you can't see my. Oh well. All right, now let's get to the nitty gritty, shall we? Let's see. I'll keep the comments up that way I can see it, and then I'm going to share my screen. I may have to turn that down though, especially if we get into if I can get the music going on what I'm about to do here. All right. Well, here we go. Let's turn. Yeah, okay. I hear it now. It's coming through both. All right. There we go. Of course, I don't have any feedback telling me that y'all can't hear it or can hear it. Nobody's saying anything, but that is all right. We are all here. We are all here, all by our lonesome. We can get into as much trouble as we want. No one can see us, right? It's great. Gotta love it. Nobody out there to tell me what to do. Nothing. I'm just out here doing it. Know what I mean? So I'm saying. All right, let's see. An announcement. Bow. Big old bow. All right, now, are y'all getting dizzy yet? All right, so here we go. All right, let me turn my controller back on. That way it ignores my mouse. There we go. All right, console settings. What do we want to play? I got all these wonderful games. I say wonderful. I never played the Phantasy Star series. I always wanted to. But this is why I came to the yard. I'm gonna play some Shining Force. See how choppy it is. See how you can. Let's see here. Hide that. There we go. Now, I am curious here. Okay. Yeah, I can't tell. Dart Dragon was defeated. Oh. The Lord of Darkness vowed to return in 1,000 years. Bahaha. 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 Time passed. The Dark Dragon was forgotten by all. Here, how about this? Let's go full screen, shall we? I don't know if you can hear it, though. Let me see. I'm going to check this out and see. All right, let's get to it. See, I don't know if it. I think it's only sharing video or audio in. Let me see. Bear with me here. I'm still trying. I'm still learning. What can I do? Oh, there we go. Share system audio. Boom. Perfect. I will bet you money that's exactly what that is. Yep. All right, cool. I love it. All right, here we go. Oh man, I can't believe that sound is still on there. So you hear the crickets? That's awful loud, isn't it? Let's see if I can. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that down. Whoops. Well, I don't want to continue. All right. Stop. Ah. Okay. Okay. So that's all right. So we gotta turn this stuff down. What are we doing here? So yeah, this is a cool little game here. Let's see. All right, let's audio settings. There we go. Audio settings. All right, game volume, ambient. We're turning that sucker all the way down. I don't. We don't need to hear all that mess. And we will definitely turn that down. That's ugh. Game volume. All right, maybe we'll accept that and see. Okay. Well, I have a choice. I can either continue where I'm at or I can start over. I don't really want to start over, especially since there's so many people watching right now. I'd hate to start over. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go play. Oh, and then I want to hit. Oh, wait, hold on. Stop. All right, we're gonna go full screen. There we go. Welcome, Max. I've been expecting you. Blah 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 blah. All right. Let's see here. May the power of the light be with you. Maybe I can do like the character voices. But yes, okay. So in case you guys didn't know, this is a game called Shining Force. It was put out, I want to say 93 or 94, Sega Genesis. I was but a wee lad. Yeah, I was like, I think if it was put out in 93, I was 13. Which that sounds about right because I got my Genesis when I was 12, which would have been the year prior. All right, let me get my bearings here. Look at my items. I haven't played this game in so long. Well, not that long. I mean, I probably don't even need anything. All right, let me see. I guess I go up to the castle, see if the king's dead, blah, 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 blah. All right, so we're gonna talk to him. Tell Dao good luck for me, won't you? She'll need it. So Dao, or Tao, Dao, she is a... Will you journey? Yeah. Ah, Princess Henri. Anyway, Tao, or Dao, she's this little wizard lady. She does some really cool magic stuff. You know, that's mainly why I don't want to start over again. I've probably started this game over like 20 times in the past 20 years on the different, platforms, whether it was emulators back in the day. Because when I joined the army, I actually sold all of my... oh, here we go. Into the action. I sold all of my Sega Genesis stuff. Because I was growing up, and I was becoming a man, and I didn't need those video games and stuff to or so I thought, right? So here I was maturing, but military didn't mature me much. I did gain discipline. I mean, I was already a pretty disciplined person to begin with, but speaking of discipline, let's see. I think she has a lance. I'm probably going to regret this, but I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. By the way, the graphics here, these are scan lines. So it kind of simulates what it would look like on a tube television. But if I didn't have that, there's also what they've done with the pixels on this program on Steam. They made it to where it kind of blends together really nicely, so it's almost like it's painted. But I put the scan lines in just so it just kind of feels like I'm playing on my old TV. Gong, he's my favorite. He's one of my favorites. He's a monk. He likes to beat people up with his bare hands. It's good stuff. Rune Knights. So the lore in this game, you've got all these different people. Man, I forgot to turn that down. That's ridiculous. Cheese and rice, man. I'm not even sure if this will do it. Yeah, I guess that does. Okay. Cool. I hope you can still hear me right. All right, so here we go. Okay, that's better. I can actually hear myself think. So, yeah, maybe I'll turn it down even lower. There we go. So the lore in this game, you've got all the knights are centaurs. So every time you encounter a knight, like if it's a bad guy, or anytime you get a knight, even your good guy knights, they're centaurs. And then there's these guys, they're just warriors, and so the warriors are like these little squat dudes. I wouldn't necessarily call them dwarves, but I mean, I guess it's probably about as close. That's kind of what they are. And there's Gort and Luke. Yeah, Luke and Gort are the two beat 'em ups, as you'll see right here. And they get even cooler when you get them like cooler weapons, but you got to work your way up. This game, you're battle to battle. You're working your way up. You're building up your war chest. You're gaining more and more allies that you can kind of like bring out to the fight. Let's see if she can do something against him. She's new. It looks like she leveled up once, or she got hit once. I can't remember. Alright, Gong for the win. Now, he may not hit hard. Yeah, okay. He hits for 4. That's good. I mean, good enough for the moment. So yeah, Rune Knights. Those are all centaurs. And then this is Tao. This is the crazy witchy lady I was telling you about. So she has one spell called Blaze, so she can set them on fire. Or fire. 7 points of damage. So we got, what do we got? Well, all right. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna hit A. We're gonna go over here and we're gonna look at him. So the giant bat, he's only got 3 left. So that's cool. All right. So I generally like to keep my healer right here next to my leader. My leader's the guy in green there. Oh boy. So, it's going after Tao. Alright, here we go. Let's go smack Gong. Daggum, he banged a Gong. For 2 hits? Jeez. That's 8 points of damage. Oh well. Oh, yeah, of course. Take out the healer, and then you can get to my leader. At least he didn't swing for 2. All right, here we go. Luke. Now Luke can take a hit. Yeah, see, he only suffers 2 damage. That's pretty good. Oh, and by the way, like in this game, they don't wear armor. You just equip weapons, as far as I remember. Okay, so he has a lance. So the lance allows him to be able to either swing it right up close or he can kind of go diagonal. So that's cool. So we're gonna take out this bat. Take out the bat. Bam. Uh-oh. Okay. He got the monies. Now we got Gort. So Gort coming over here. The good smack him. 7 points. Hey, see, it's all random. You never know if you're going to be able to get that second hit in or not. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes they get 2 hits on you, like what happened a minute ago. So Luke, we're gonna have Luke hit the guy. Too easy, right? But yes, this exciting gameplay has been brought to you by Chrome Dog. It's a action-packed comic book by yours truly, Justin K. Sweet, and Arrow Comics is our publisher. Randy Zimmerman, to be precise, he's the publisher of Arrow at Arrow. So yeah, check it out. It's on Indiegogo and on my comic. We're trying to reach that $6,000, not $6,000, $5,000 stretch goal, and if we do, you can actually back it in the physical tiers. You'll be able to, if we can cross that line, you'll receive the Wally the Wolf, which is kind of like the cartoon character that Chrome Dog dresses up as. I'm going to have a sticker commissioned, and we'll be able to include that. Then once we get to the next funding goal, which I don't think I've established that amount yet, then more exciting and fun things can happen. So I usually go for the bigger, yeah. Well, the one that's taking more damage. Here we go. All right, so even though this is my leader, see, the thing about this game is there's a risk to it, right? So there you go. Now look at that. So you got the 2 hits, and the more experience you get, the higher your level. The bigger and badder you are. And once you get a person to level 20, I believe it is, they can promote. And when they promote, they become an even bigger and badder, dude, or chica, whichever. Oh, something else I wanted to kind of bring up. So, there's different streams that have different lore and this and that. And so, you got, was it Zaid Comics? They have their, Bow. And I guess they're not the only ones. You got Bow over on Jeremy, Lord Crackhead, and their area, their corner. And so, and then of course you got Finatra. He's got the whole Shigema thing, right? Well, so I was gonna kind of save this for when a person's on, and I can actually tell them the story. But I'll go ahead and tell you, just to start this thing off. So he's got Shigema, and so I've got Hikama, which is spelled Jicama, and it is actually it's referred to as the Mexican potato, but you can't cook it. Like, you're not supposed to. It doesn't, like, it turns to water, or mush. Like, it's not good if you cook it. But it's a some kind of a root vegetable kind of thing. And if you, let me heal this guy. Ooh. May is not, she's not bad. Gon can heal himself. Anyway, if you cook it, yeah, you don't want to cook it. So basically it's like a root, kind of like a rutabaga. That's what it looks like. But you leave it raw, and you just peel the outer layer off, and then you can like cut it into sticks, or you can dice it up. But it's kind of like a, if you've ever had a pear, it's like a pear that's not quite ripe, so it's still very, very crunchy and crisp, and that's what jicama is. And so I worked a construction site, and I've always been, fascinated with different cultures and different foods and things. And I remember one of the people that I was working with, they had had kind of brought it up to me, and I was like, what is that? And I asked him to bring some to work, and he shared some with me at break time, and he basically cut off a slice of it, and then he put some lemon juice and some hot sauce on it, and salt, and it's really good. And so because of that, all the other guys would, and of course they were all Hispanic. Some of them were from like Guatemala. I think they had some Hondurans, and of course, probably Mexicans as well. But regardless, they actually got to the point there. It was kind of a joke, a running gag in their group, in their circles. And every time they would see me, they'd be like, "Jicama!" And when I asked them why they call me jicama, they said because I tan really well, right? And so they would say they would call me jicama because I was white on the inside and brown on the outside. So like jicama. So that was my nickname. When the whole time I was on that job site, I even like put it on the side of my my hard hat. So yeah, we'll heal gone. I was going to heal him, but we'll let him do the dirty work up here, doing some fighting. Besides, healing is part of the way my little priest can actually get experience points, because his hits are like 1 point apiece. So the long and short is, instead of shigama, like on my channel, it'd be like hikama. So, like a form of greeting, or, exclamation, just be like, oh yeah, oh man, Ken for the win. Can he do it? Is he going to hit? Because sometimes he misses. Boom! He does it. Right. Soaks up those experience points. Hey, and he levels up. See? So he's level 4 now. That's good. Attack increases by 1. Speed increases by 1. Maximum hit points increases by 3. See, that's why you don't need armor in this game. Now, what you can do is you can equip. Let me show you. You go to item, equip. So you only get you get 3 hand slots, and then hold on. So use, and then and then you have you have 3 total hand slots, and then you total any slot. I mean, basically you have 4 slots completely, but yeah, you're really only equipping your hand. Of course, Gort can equip any weapon. Well, not any weapon. I don't think he can equip a lance. See, certain weapons are only designated for certain classes. I'm trying to get those bats to come down. Now, I can use him as bait because he's my leader. Like, all the bad guys are always they're instantly attracted to him because they want to take him out. Because if he goes out, then the battle's over, and I pretty much have to start over. But I mean, it doesn't end there. It just starts it over, and all the experience that I earned in the battle before, I get to keep. So it's not a total loss. It's just aggravating because it takes time. These battles take forever sometimes. I mean, at this low level, it's relatively short, but as we get bigger. It looks like we got, let's see, we're at 46 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to try to stay at about an hour. Now, just so you know, this isn't, I'm not only gonna play this game, always. I may just like come back to it, whenever, whenever I feel like it. See, there it comes. Now I'm gonna guess if the other two get there, if they can actually move, then I'm gonna be surrounded here in a sec. Yep, there it comes. See, it's like a lure. It's all right though. We got this. Because I'm already level 4, and like I'm so much higher than they are. Now May, poor little May, she's level 2. She's just inflicting a little 4 points of damage with her bronze lance. Ah, yep. I'm telling you. So yeah, if you saw my my previous stream, of course it was a premiere. There was a character from my when I showed that forum, Xylo. He actually came from this game. It's Xylo or Kylo. I think it's Xylo. Zylo. I think. I'll look it up later. All right, so Gong is gonna do some swinging. Hit him. Ah, he missed. Still gaining experience points. Experience point for missing. So he'll heal Dao. Yeah, I know, that's probably annoying, isn't it? Yeah, so I looked at there's all these different people streaming around the same time. All around me. Uh-oh. Well, bypassed him. Oh well. Yeah, here we go. So like Graham Nolan's streaming right now. I think the Greybeards is still on too. Or at least it was a while ago when I started. Oh well. Yep, mistakes were made. I mean, it looks like it's going pretty smooth as I'm looking at it. I'll probably rewatch this tomorrow just to see what it does. I mean, I'm not really that vain. I don't really care to hear myself, but. Alright, let's see. It looks like it says man, but his name's Max. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Kapow. Well, May's gonna try to. She's gonna try to do something. I think I'm gonna let her take out. Hopefully. Come on now. Don't miss. Yes! That means she's probably gonna mop up the experience points. I'm hoping. Come on, 48. Come on. Yes! She's now level 3. Boom. By the way, female knight, by the way. She is, you know, who said there wasn't diversity before? I don't really talk about things like that normally, but I want to highlight it whenever I see it, you know. Here she was, this female centaur knight, you know, just as equal as Ken on the same team. I mean, look at them, they're up here. You know, Ken's above me, and then there's her. How cool is that? Then we got Dow over here, setting this night ablaze. Kapow! Look at that. But yeah, if you would just subscribe, share this video out. I see that no one's really joined me yet, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm new to all this, and you know, this show will grow. We'll figure it out. We'll get it all, we'll dial it all in. I just want to do something different, you know. I mean, do what I'm interested in. Yeah, because I am currently just hashtag just a writer. But I'm on my way. I'll be an artist before you know it. If I can just carve off the time and just keep my sketchbook with me and, you know, draw when I can. I mean, I guess that's really how all the greats ever started. Just always having a pencil in their hand. I know it's that way for writing. You know, why not just along with my notepad, have me something to sketch on. I tell you what I like to sketch on is graph paper. Dude. Let me see. Might as well heal him. Alright, well, I'm tapped out, so now all I can do is hit. I gotta get the magic points back. Yeah, this is probably gonna be a mistake. I'm gonna do it anyway. Whack him. Katow. Alright, he's level 5. Ooh. Good show. Good show. I think she needs to be over here on the front line. Yeah, Seabat. Or Giant Bat, I should say. Seabats come later on in another battle. Forgot. No spoilers. I won't be giving it away. I'm sure there's gameplay video somewhere if you guys want to see. You know what? No guts, no glory. Maybe I'll send Gong over here to heal him. Now that Low is out. Alright. I need to get her leveled up, so maybe this will do it. I hope, yeah, it should. So if this does it, then maybe she'll level up. She needs to learn more spells. Because the mages in this game become so powerful late game. I mean, oh my gosh. Oh, come on. No new spell. Oh well. And Low is out. Here, don't whack. Whack it. Watch this. Watch this one little point. Oh, okay, he did 2. That's good. Maybe it's because I gave him an upgraded, what do you call it? Oh, man. Gong's not going to be able to get there in time. Smack it. Whack it. You know what? To heck with it. It's first show. We'll be here. We'll be here just long enough to see if I win or if I lose. You know, we'll take it to the end of the battle. That's what we'll do. Hey! Ah, yep. Saw that coming. Let me see. We're gonna. Let's quick save real quick. There we go. Yeah, I know it's cheating, but that's okay. Not that I would actually like come back to this game state. I think I would actually legitimately start if by chance my guy goes down, I would probably start the fight all the way over with all the experience that we gained. Oh man, my shoulder. She got 11 experience points. All right, here we go. Maybe he'll sew it up. Ah, one short. Oh, but he got a second arrow out. Good job. Good show. Okay. As long as he's not going after Ken, because Ken is hurt. I remember when I first started playing this game, I thought that her little shoulder pads were like these cutesy little hands that were up there, but they're not. This guy's a little short sword. Definitely looking to upgrade his weapon soon. Hey, he's now level 5. That's good. And then there was one solitary bad guy. Smack him. I know one thing, if he turns to kill Ken, like, I'm gonna cry. Ooh. Do I get to land the killing blow of this battle? Yes! Got him. That's awesome. And you gotta see it, you know. Excellent. Kain will have to do better than that to stop you. On to Alderaan. I can't help myself. I just wanna look around. Let's see. So it's not up there. So I'm curious if there was a guy over here at the ocean. Deep cut. Greetings, Max. I have been waiting for you. And nothing happens. I guess he joins later. I don't know. So basically, this was where Gong was. He was outside chopping wood when I came and got him and solicited his services. Oh, hey, how you doing, Remus? Yeah, this is Shining Force. Shining Force 1 for the Sega Genesis. I believe it came out in 1993. Glad to see you stop by. I don't think I've seen you since I was hanging out regularly over on with Hyper Wizard. Work is definitely really taking all of my attention these days, so that's why I'm not really in the chats much there. But yeah. Well, all right. Looks like we came to the end of this part. So, oh man, we're coming up to one of my favorite parts of the game, especially the early game. So yeah, this witch lady, she's so cool. Greetings, Max. With my powers, I can see the future. Care to know your fate? Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll say yeah. Death lies to the north. Go back to Gardania. I think it's Guardiana. Guardiana. For your doom awaits if you continue. Oh yeah? Never seen it before, huh? Um, yeah. So Shining Force, Sega Genesis. It was an early title. I think it was. Man, this was one. For me, I didn't get to have any access to like uh, Japanese RPGs. So this was to me. This was it. I didn't even see Fantasy Star like that series of games or some of the others that I've heard people talk about. So I but yeah, this one's very different. And so um oh well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing all right. Um, Here, let me. Well, I don't know if you want me to highlight that, but yeah, sorry to hear that you've been sick, there, Remus. Um, but yeah, so this game, it's a strategy war game essentially, and so but basically, as you go through the game, you collect more and more members of your army, and then each member has a different ability, and so you kind of build out your army as you go, and you're kind of coming up right as we finished the battle that I was just in. Um, but yeah, I was actually about to wrap it up till you showed up. But yeah, I probably still should. I got people blowing me up on my phone. Ah, treasure. Oh, well, yeah, I can't really talk there. Search. There we go. Max opens a treasure chest. Nothing is found. Well, that's great. I don't need any nothing. Um, Max opens the treasure chest. Max discovers a bronze lance, which I don't even think I need. I'm probably just gonna sell it. Max opens the treasure chest and gains 70 coins. Hikama. Let's see. Yep. He found nothing. Alright. Oh, well, I guess I could talk to her. Terranigma? Never heard of it. Now, I did play Terraria. Um, that's a completely different game. Terranigma. Maybe we'll have to look it up. Interesting. And it was on Sega Genesis? Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Welcome to Alterone, or it may be Alteroni. I don't know if it's the knee or huh. I wonder. I guess we'll look it up. All right, so we're gonna do the old because we can. We have the technology. We did a quick save there, and then we're going to go back to our little pseudo living or bedroom here, which is kind of funny. Like my bedroom didn't really look like this back in the day, but it kind of gives you that, that kid vibe. It's like you got your desk, got your lamp, you got your posters on the wall. I mean, they really did it up right in this game. It's kind of fun, but see, we're going to exit, I think. Yeah, I think we're going to exit game. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. There. Okay, so let's exit that, and then I'll look up this game that you're talking about. Let's see if I can get my screens to do the thing. Gets the screens to do the thing. All right, and it's Terranigma. So I did play. I do remember playing a game for NES called. Oh, okay. So it was Super Nintendo. That's what it was. Terranigma. Huh. That looks like Golden Sun a little bit for the Game Boy Advance. Huh. Um, but yeah, Super Nintendo. Yes, I'll throw this in the chat. I'll post a link to Wikipedia. Why not? Go ahead and restart Steam. Not that it matters. So yeah, that this has been my show today. My very first of what I hope to be many. And I guess we'll shout out one more time. Back Chrome Dog if you get a chance. I'm definitely gonna check that game out. So it's called Terranigma. I was gonna say on NES back in the day there was a game called Chrysalis. We being a kid living out in the country, we say Crystalis. But that was a fun one. I remember that was actually one of the first role playing games besides Final Fantasy that I really got into. Um, and see, on Sega Genesis, we didn't have Final Fantasy. Like we didn't that there was this game that people talked about called Fantasy Star, but I never actually played it. But yeah, so yeah, big shout out again to Michael Gaddy of Earth's Best Friends, Book 4, currently funding on Fund My Comic. I posted posted the link in the chat earlier. Just check that out. Definitely, campaign that needs some love and needs some attention. It's a all ages book by all accounts, and he's definitely trying to reach as many folks as he can. And this is like issue number 4, so he's been at it a while, and I know he's got no plans of stopping anytime soon. So let's help him along, shall we? And then of course Chrome Dog. Chrome Dog's on Fund My Comic as well as Indiegogo. Now, I will highlight, without showing anything, I'm just going to say that, let's see, Chrome Dog has limited tiers on Indiegogo now that it is in demand. However, all the tiers are now available on Fund My Comic, so you can kind of get in where you fit in for as long as you can, and as long as it's available before we go to fulfillment. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, the funding goals. So the next funding goal is $5,000, and I'm combining the funding goals. So wherever you can help us, I'm adding that monetary value up between the two websites. And so once we reach $5,000 total raised, we'll actually get there. Yes. Thank you, Remus. I appreciate you dropping by, especially this being my first one, and I look forward to many more. As I said earlier in the stream, these are either going to be on Tuesday night or Wednesday night, depending on how my week goes on any given week. So it'll typically just be and then it'll say Tuesday or what the Wednesday. So I'll plan them out accordingly. So again, thanks for stopping by, and everybody on the replay. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace. See if we can.